Hey YouTube, it's another OpenBSD quickie. This time we're talking about booting. It's basically the boot prompt that you get when you first start your OpenBSD machine. Normally you just leave it alone and it will just boot the default kernel, but you can do other stuff with this, and there's also options there for rescue. Or if you break your system and you need something, for instance, you broke something horribly, and then you need you don't have media on you. Then you still have options. I have set up a virtual machine with VMM, so we'll just get into that and let's get cracking. So yeah, just log into this and just reboot so we can get into that prompt. So yeah, here it is. Boot, it says. So pretty straightforward. Normally you will just leave this and it will just boot. So yeah, and if you press enter, it will just boot. So you can either. It's also when you don't want to wait, you press enter and you boot. So just let reboot again. Let's get into that prompt. So you can actually, it tries to reorder the kernel like every boot. So this failed because I rebooted the system. So it will just try again later. What can we do here? Well, this actually has commands you can do. So if you want to know what kernels you can boot, you just do an ls and you get a listing of your root file system, your root directory. And you have two kernels here. You have BSD and bsd.rd. This one is the one that you normally just boot and that gets randomized by Carl. And this one is your rescue option when you mess something up horribly. And for instance, you have to reinstall the sets and stuff like that. So you can boot that one. So if you want to boot a different kernel, you just type boot and then the image that you want to use. Like for instance, let's use the bsd.rd so I can show you. So this is basically what you see when you install. So you can do an S and then you get into a shell and then you can do, you can set up a network, you can mount a root file system and stuff like that. You can also, you can reinstall your system if you need to. If you've messed up one of your utilities, you can reinstall the sets. So you're still that's also nice that's also nice of OpenBSD that like the base system and like third-party packages are like two separate things. So yeah, so let's get back into the boot prompt again because we can do more. So yeah, okay. So you can also change kernel configuration from here. So if you do boot. Yeah, excuse the drill. My neighbors are working on flooring or something, and I've done 3 takes already, and now I can't be bothered to restart again. So if you want to boot your kernel configuration, do boot -c. You can also do -c and then an image, config another different kernel, but normally this will use the default one. So now you're in kernel config mode and you can list all the devices that you have and stuff like that. You can also search for devices and you can also disable devices. So now there's no audio. So that can be handy for troubleshooting if a device misbehaves. You can also change devices, but You can like change flags. Basically, this is the same as using the config tool in OpenBSD. You can also but there you can make it permanent. This is basically to like quickly disable a device to solve a problem or something, or to avoid a machine going onto the network. So if I, for instance, if I disable that one and I get out of this, yeah, it's gonna stall because it has no network interface anymore because I disabled it. So that's the stuff you can do from the boot prompt before you even boot. I hope you found this useful and interesting. Play around with the VM. Don't do this on your live system unless you really want to fix or change something. So yeah. Take care. This is it. Have fun. Bye now.